Hello, folks, and welcome back to my channel. This is the World of TV Shows, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 6th episode of the first season of Medium called Coming Soon. The episode originally aired on February 7, 2005. It was directed by Vincent Misiano and written by Glenn Gordon Cairn and Maura Kurland. The episode stars Reed Diamond as Jared Swanstrom, Cameron Grimes as Sharona, and then some other actors, but those are the main ones, right? So in this episode, Allison has a very rather distressing dream at the beginning where she hears one of her daughters calling out for her help, and as she goes into her room, she finds there a very strange, ominous man. And this man refers to himself as some kind of a monster, and it appears that he is trying to kidnap her daughters. Then Allison wakes up and understands the meaning of her dreams. I won't tell you how. But as she goes to work for the district attorney, she actually happens to meet this man, this guy, right? And it appears that this individual is a very nice person. He's being referred to as a good Samaritan, as he's there at the district attorney's office on his own free will to report a crime, a robbery that he has witnessed. Now, Allison is convinced as she touches him, as she shakes his hand, she becomes sick, and then she starts believing that this man is up to no good, is a real criminal. And she sees something that is pretty nasty and gnarly and terrifying, and that she's going to try to make it her first priority to stop this individual from perpetrating the crimes that she's seen in her dream, right? In her whatever you want to call it, really. So yeah, as she does this, she's gonna be following him around at some point, and something's gonna happen. I'll let you find out for yourselves what it is. But yeah, she's convinced that this man, despite the good Samaritan front, is a bad guy. Is actually, he has kind of, I guess you could say that there's a front that he put up, and there is the real him, and she's gonna try to make it her first priority, as I said, to uncover this secret part of themselves and bring it to light. Now, the district attorney, she's going to ask him to run a background check on him, but he's going to be pretty reluctant since this man appears to be exactly who he claims he is, and that he is actually a good guy. Now, this is pretty much how the episode goes, so pretty much, yeah, I guess you could say the whole kind of, plot is going to be revolving around this man named Jared Swanstrom, and Allison trying to basically to stop them, to thwart any attempt to perpetrate the crime that she believes they're going to commit. He's going to commit anyhow. So yeah, there's going to be a woman named Sharona, who is a college student, who is going to somehow feature in it. And I'll let you find out for yourselves how, because I don't want to spoil or give too much away in regards to this episode. But yeah, that was a pretty good episode, I guess. And there's a side story to this episode that I haven't mentioned, but I'll do it now. It is basically about the possibility that she might be pregnant. And the husband, Joe, is delighted at this prospect and is super excited. And they already have 3 daughters. And, as some people might say, she might still have a bun in the oven, So maybe table for 4 as Joe, or 6 if you count, if you take these into account, the Allison and Joe. So, yeah, I guess he's pretty excited about it and pretty happy. So Allison's going to get one of those pregnancy tests. But due to the fact that she's very preoccupied by this, case at work that she believes is very important for her to to sort to sort through. She's gonna pretty much be a little oblivious of everything else. And also, meanwhile, their daughter, eldest daughter Ariel, might be needing some tutoring in math, might be in need of some math tutoring. So basically, her husband, Joe, the father, is going to pick up the slack, and he's going to find out, there's a discovery that's going to be made about Ariel in this episode. I guess I pretty much said all there is to say. So I thought this episode was pretty good, especially Reed Diamond, who is a pretty great actor, was pretty great in it as the Good Samaritan guy. And it was really scary and gnarly that this, individual that seems so nice could be a serial killer, right? And yeah, this is pretty much how it goes. And again, we're not sure, and that's what makes it all the way scarier, is the fact that he sounds so nice. And as they say, it's always the quiet ones, so it's pretty terrifying. But yeah, Allison is going to be, in my opinion, a little too forceful in the sense that she's going to do things that I disagreed, which were way too, invading, especially following him around and, a lot of things that I gotta say, I didn't like her decisions in this episode. I thought it was pretty bad to do all these things, and nothing is really certain because you don't really know, is he really a bad guy? Is Allison just up the mark on this one? Is she just having some, due to the fact that she's pregnant, could this have something, could this add some unwanted stress that would affect her decision making? This is a question that is going to be basically, kind of, hinted at. This is a possibility, you might say. So yeah, I didn't admire her decision making, her decisions. I have to say that it was pretty bad for the most part, and that she should just, leave him alone. But at the same time, she really believes that, she has a duty to protect this woman, Sharona, and others like her from this, potential, serial killer, right? Now, of course, yeah, that wasn't so great, but also the tutoring part in math with Ariel, I thought it was pretty nice. It was pretty funny, having the father kind of tutoring her and trying, to his level best to make her like math. That was pretty nice. And also the possibility of Allison being pregnant in this episode, I thought it was pretty good, possibility. Again, I'll let you find out for yourselves whether, it is actually the case or not. I won't spoil it for you, but I thought it was pretty nice. So yeah, I really liked the actors and the actresses, especially Reed Diamond as Jared, and Cameron Grimes, who plays Sharona, and then older Sharona is played by Rachel Kimsey. I thought, yeah, they were pretty good. But it's a terrifying episode, especially with the whole kind of, the dream sequences of this individual doing some really shocking things. Not for the faint of heart. Definitely one of the scariest episodes in the whole show, due to the nature of that potential, bad guy. It's just, it's scary. Again, it's just, by the way, I just want to make it abundantly clear that Medium is just a TV show. So everything that happens there, to me, is just fictional, okay? It's just like, it's just a show living in its own world. So when we talk about dreams and so on and so forth, this is just within the show. I do not attribute anything else to it. Just wanted to make you know about that for a fact. But yeah, I thought this episode was a pretty scary one, especially with the whole plot of this Good Samaritan, maybe not so clean after all, guy. And maybe that they have, they're hiding the real them, the real side. They have numerous sides to their personality. Maybe there's a personality split disorder kind of thing. I thought you could put it in such terms. But yeah, pretty great episode. Really liked the main plot and the side story itself with the pregnancy and the tutoring were pretty nice as well. And there's a twist. So there's a twist as to all in regards to what happens, right? There's closure, and you will find out for yourselves what those are. So if I were to rate this episode on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd definitely give it an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good episode, so I would give it an 8 out of 10. Really great episode and really scary and terrifying. 8 out of 10. What about you folks? What did you think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. And in the meantime, folks, stay safe. Goodbye. Take care. This is the World of TV Show signing off.